Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Now we are back here at the museum, so we're gonna see if this curator or researcher is back. Let's talk to this guy again.
Oui, monsieur?
Is he back? I can't ask about him then. I can ask about this thing, I guess.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications, a military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Nice. Very nice.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod?
Yes, John D, we know that. Sure. But we
Thanks
can't...
for your help.
Apparently that guy is not here. Can't go any further back. Can we have another look at this thing? Can we set the alarm off?
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay.
Right. Let's push this over then. Try again.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us! Watch out!
Okay. That doesn't work then. There doesn't seem to be anything here for me. So... Can I go anywhere else here? Maybe in this window? No? We'll go back here then. I think that's... Yeah, then we go back. Out. That's museum. Maybe we should go and talk to this guy again. Oh, he's not even there. Where is he? Is he out trying to
Sergeant
find
Moo?
out more about the
Yes.
case? Well, we can't even ask about him then. Whoever was this
Have
guy?
you heard of a man called Marquet?
Oh, it's
Yes.
that guy.
He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Okay. Where is
Which
this place?
hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Okay, I guess I can go and see him then.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
What?
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Sure, that sounds like a likely explanation. Yeah.
See you later, Sergeant.
I guess the inspector is not in. Can we go to the... Oh, yeah. Hospital, it says. Is that really what it's called? Can have
There
a look
was
at
no
this.
sign of the crew of the ambulance.
Can drive this ambulance. Maybe. Or you can see what's inside.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Okay. Probably for the best. There's a doctor here.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
Sure, but
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death.
well,
That's why
True.
we have rules.
but
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Oh, sure, he's gonna believe
Nonsense.
that.
Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Oh. Is it a private hospital?
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Of course not.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Thanks for your
Grumpy old
help.
doctor. Let's talk to the receptionist instead then.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plants. They were my idea.
Nice
A
touch.
little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Not really.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
Oh. That's too bad.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Oh, we need to prove we're close acquaintance. Does anything of this prove anything like that?
Look at this
Maybe
ID
it's
pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
not- Oh, good.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's
What?
Nurse Grendel's ward.
Oh no. Is that Nurse Grendel?
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those
Ouch.
patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Well, this doctor and her would get along very nicely then, I guess.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J.
Why? Why is he jealous?
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge.
Okay.
Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
What? Right, left corridor, right, left. Oh well.
Thanks for your
let's
help,
try it.
ma'am.
You're welcome.
Oh, we can't go there? Yeah, we can, okay.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Polishing the floors, okay. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Oh. Okay. Has he seen this guy?
Do you know
maybe?
where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Okay. Sure.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Let's see. Oh, what's this? some kind
The
of
connector
plug
in the
here.
socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Oh, I see. We can't remove it though. So, we went down this one and then around. Then we go left. No? Is this it? Oh, that's her,
monsieur.
right?
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you
Doesn't
make an
seem so bad.
exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Okay, so we have to get her out of there, I guess. Now we know it's in here at least. But we need to do something with this. Do we have anything we plug this with or something? Maybe we can use this thing on here. No. This one? No. So I guess we need to find something else. Okay, what's in this room? Can't be a big room.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Okay, I see. We can't do anything to his machine. Let's go in here then. Oh, that takes us back, I see. So let's go back here. Oh, we go to the same place again. Oh, we can do something with it now. Maybe we can unplug it then. See what
As I
happens when
tugged the
we unplug
plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Can we go into this cupboard now, maybe? Or do we need to break this somehow? Hurry! Come on! Come on, come on, come on. Hurry in there. Oh, just a robe, I see. So now, he's transformed into a doctor. Guess that's what we needed for that. So let's see what she says when we go in here. Hello, I'm the doctor.
Good afternoon, doctor. The
What?
patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, doctor.
So she didn't recognize him. That's
She
unexpected.
gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Sure. What is this? What's this thing?
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
I knew that.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward.
Oh,
He
right.
has been placed in strict isolation.
That's true. Why?
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So, is this the guy we need to see? Okay. Let's take his blood pressure then.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
Sure.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Well, we need to run some more tests.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Okay, so she exaggerated a bit.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
Okay, so he knows how to do it at least. What is he doing? Did he even put it around his arm?
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
He did it wrong. Okay,
I'll come back later.
fine. Let's go over here and see if we can get to the back room.
Doctor!
What?
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Well, I tried. What is he doing? He doesn't even know how to take blood pressure.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
That guy seems to want some attention.
It was a device used for measuring people's blood pressure.
But he can't use it, he doesn't know how. Oh well. Guess we'll try and figure out how to use this blood pressure device next time. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!